Pro Team versus Digital Chaos.
Moo's out a long way. This is what I was talking about. When Moo gets too far away from his tower, Sam can just capitalize on it, and the Batrider will take the first blood on the top lane against the Beastmaster. Beastmaster, Tuskar, they could turn for this one. AU purposely waiting in the tree line. The 4-minute room was already taken. It was the Observer Ward to let them play this properly. The shards allowing him to get the vision to snowball up to the Mud Golems. Doesn't get all the way, and Sam sticks with him with that Firefly. Radiance won't be too far off that. Raven still in the lane. Resolution doesn't have a single point up and ensnare, so have to rely on Song of the Siren to prepare for the Tuskar control. And with a snowball forward, Tro Ranger thought he could actually get his TP out, but it wasn't possible. Back in the mid lane, Morphling able to catch out the Dragon Knight. Again, they had more help coming in from the Batrider. Even without Lasso, they were able to find the kill on the DK, and now Sam, he goes in deeper, looking for Misery. No Firefly, but the Flame Break pushing Misery back closer, looking to keep the Sticky Napalm charges up, and Misery, well, the Flame Break burn has worn off. Firefly in, you look for the Song of the Siren, no Song of the Siren, Naga Siren. As Resolution on the run, Sticky Napalm, drum charges, give the movement speed. There's that Tuskar save, but they can just keep it going. Resolution has 2 stacks on him, the swap back, and Resolution, he's so close to his relic money, he'll die just short of it, and the Tuskar will go down too. TNC, fantastic rotations. But of course, under the cover of smoke, both teams are none the wiser. Firefly up from the Batrider. He's looking for Moo. Blink too far up. The stun, well, he gets the Lasso, but now Song of the Siren. Resolution will hold the fight, so DC can reposition. The Illuminate will not really connect that heavily on the Batrider, and they're going to swap Weeha back in. There's a lot of Sticky Napalm charges up. He lets off as much damage as he can before he'll die. The Aegis Immortal burns. Remember, no Dragon form when he comes back to life again, and Sam keeps going in deeper. The roar out from Moo, but they're so low on life. They have to back up that Replicant. It does so much damage. It was burning with the Radiance. The Morphling has gone in deeper. He'll find the Beastmaster while Sam is on the run. The Necro unit trying to find the Batrider. It just wants to hit him once. It can't do it. Cuckoo might be a little bit too deep under the tier 2 tower. Deal with the Radiance Naga burning themselves. But that melee is almost down. Shards will fly forward, keeping the lines back up. Necro books forward, Weeha blinking, actually TPing himself in the back lines, controls up Demon nicely. There's still the Shallow Grave available. Demon will use it on himself as this fight split into multiple parts. Naga now has to buy it back, and Demon, he actually TPs out. Raven with that damage from the Hurricane Pike, almost killing Weeha, and the rest of TNC move down. DC, they're losing way too much here. They need to find an opening, but with the Lasso, they hold Resolution. They can't have a dieback here. In fact, Sam now Mannerling, Staff will help actually drain the mana, getting the stun, and the Batrider locked inside the shards. He will be snowballed down, so DC, it is a costly defense, but they do hold TNC out lane. He's just farming up one of the illusions. Actually, Hurricane Pikes to farm that illusion up, and they jump perfectly. Raven will drop. Now they move down towards Demon. One to the next. DC, they've just caught themselves to break the TP out. Resolution has the instant to cancel it, so Demon will die on the stairs. Did it for TNC in the past, had a fantastic start.
Yeah, and now they know that Moo has Refresher.
Smoke up from DC, just on the back lines, actually allows Moo to slip out through the top lane. He wants to jump in through the rear, now Blink BKB up from Weeha. Moo, who's your target? He goes all the way back to the Vengeful Spirit. No swap out, but they Song of the Siren. It isolates the BKB targets. Resolution's going down too fast. It's the BKB from Batrider that allows him to keep chasing him with the Adaptive Strike. It's 2 heroes down, make it 3. Weeha down to his own racks. Moo has to just run away on no life, and they call it. GG. TNC take game number 1 against Digital Chaos.
Wow, that sleep at the end. It was BKB wards, but TNC is not strong. TNC can't fight that right there. That was crazy. I really like how they dealt with the Naga Siren, though. They expected it coming in from DC, and then they prepared for it with their Jar Ranger, and then they had like the most fantastic early game for Batrider. You got to be proud of these guys. They look happy. Bottom and almost at Silver 3, but he's in a lot of trouble here.
Yeah, Resolution's chasing him down. The Flame Guard is up. They also have that Chilling Touch, the bonus damage. Cuckoo chains away. Resolution keeping his distance, making sure Cuckoo doesn't kill him with an easy Timber Chain back again. Cuckoo's low enough. One more attack, and it's not enough from the AA on 5 HP. Chains down. Cuckoo still alive, but the attack from the tower will guarantee the kill. And Digital Chaos add 2 to the board. Demon does have no mana. And it's actually the Lich who's in trouble. The Stomp slowing him down. Weeha, RPs just to turn the Lich around. He couldn't get the skewer back without using the RP. Sam is dead. Over next to Secret Shop, Resolution actually has Searing Chains up in 1 second time. The Ice Blast is available. It won't fly in. In fact, they just Chronosphere. They got to cancel that TP into the mid lane. Except the fact the Axe is dead.
Here they go.
Yeah, maybe they can get lucky. Moo is walking down into TC's clutches to blink up. They find the call with the Timber Chain, and they got enough damage. Moo, no! He'll time walk it out. The Culling Blade was cancelled by Sam at the last moment. Now the Global Silence. Resolution came in to help. Moo will drop. The Culling Blade bonus. Ice Blast is on the way. It's going to hit pretty hard, but it doesn't matter when the Culling Blade can do its work. The Ember and Void losing their lives, and TNC catch a break.
The Shadow Blade is one of the best items versus an illusion-based Radiance carry, because if you... Ooh.
They concocting? Yeah, they're coming in for this. The blink call off target with a double stun! Raven finding Weeha! He'll burn through him! The Alchemist finds the kill in the Ancient Apparition, and now with a Stomp Misery, trying to create some space. Resolution's in here as well. Moo, Chrono's on the Axe, but where is the damage? Resolution with a Sleight of Fist, trying to help out. The crack will come as well. The Alchemist already killed up the other Titan, but Sam is still alive. The Sleight of Fist Searing Chains, the Lich only will not bounce. Resolution, Spirit available. Does he want to go up? And nope, he'll go away instead. DC have had enough. The gold leans their way a little bit. Now bottom lane, Cuckoo trapped inside that Chronosphere. Sleight of Fist from Resolution is there. Cuckoo, however, can Timber Chain himself away. A very, very tanky Timber. Also, it is one charges. A little bit too late there on the Blink Searing Chains.
There's no Chronosphere and no BKB yet on the mag.
They want to fight. Concoction is being... Okay, they used it on the illusions. And then the jump forward. The RP! Demon and Raven caught out. The Sleight of Fist burning off that little bit of life that he had. And Raven, the Lich holding. How much counter damage is there? It still bounces around. Now Resolution tries to Spirit away. He's too slow. Concoction will hold him there. But the support from DC, now it can move over. After they killed off the Lich, they can look towards the cause Misery. The Stomp can't actually get it down in time. Saksa will take the gem, run away. Moo actually grabs the other gem. Starts his TP. The Concoction will fly. Moo will drop. The gem will be regathered in a take three fight.
Maybe replace your armlet with something, but we usually see that after the
Demon?
X.
We don't really want to have a move in for that. Demon is very, very low. He'll get a regenerating urn charge. And then the Ice Blast on the way up. It's going to fly over the top. So there's a chill effect. Global Silence. They're trying to keep Resolution on the front lines. It's going to be successful. 76 seconds without Resolution. He just bought the Daedalus. And Cuckoo's looking for another opening. They jump the double chrono. It caught Sam before he could get the call off. Now Weeha, RP in 5, 4, 3. Wait for the extra 2 and 1. Then he can turn around and fight, but maybe this is too late. The Ancient Apparition are hunted to death by the Axe. Observer Ward's over near the Radiant stack. Misery going to loop around the back of Cuckoo, yules him up, keep him out of the fight. But all of TNC is grouping up on the bottom lane. The Ancient Apparition will be up in 10 seconds time. Fortification is available for DC as well, so they can stop this push. Buy time for the A to respawn. But Cuckoo, you are really deep. He's almost a fountain, but he also almost killed off Misery. Now chained up, they'll use him. There is your Global Silence. Faceless Void dropping, trying to keep the TNC entrapped by the Chrono. Not possible. Suicide needs to be done. The Sleight of Fist, the Stomp. Lich is so low, under 100 life. One attack from the Ancient Apparition will do it. And now is also in the corner. Sam, nowhere to go. Tries to call for the extra armor. It will not be enough, and TNC little overconfident going that deep. He's already bought the Moon Shard, so with the money he may as well be buying something. The only downside is he sacrifices his buyback.
Demon drops
no, he doesn't.
gem. What is he doing?
I don't know. What is Demon doing? Bottom lane. Oh, the Chrono is there. It holds Cuckoo in position. The Timber Saw down a half-life. Moo now has to time walk himself away. The Global Silence, they waited out. Raven going to stun himself if he can't get vision of somebody. The BKB will protect him. They find the Ancient Apparition with the Splitter arriving from Misery. Snap him back all together with the RP. They need the cleave. Resolution's not there yet, but he's coming in. They've already lost 2. They'll lose 3 as Raven. He wants to get out of here, but the damage is too much. DC! They will take the fight against TNC. Just smoked up. It was out of range of the Observer Ward. They do see DCs, but DC, they smoke up as well. All 5 men together. That Sentry Wall was being attacked in mid, and this may be enough of an inkling for DC to realize, yep, Resolution. Where are they? They're trying to find it. Weeha runs in. The Silver Edge, the RP to catch out too. Sam goes in deeper, looking for the call, but he can't find the Sleight of Fist damage. Lich just explodes. They're looking for more. Misery with a something to keep Sam in check. While Mu battling up against the Timber on the side, but again, Resolution, he just hits like a truck at the moment. They jump over. Now Raven isolated. They're looking good here. It's a triple kill for Resolution. You're probably going to make it an Ultra, except Elder Titan will steal it. But it doesn't matter. TNC with 4 heroes down. None of them have buyback. This is at least 2 lanes of racks. So you also have to buy him some time, some survivability. But then Resolution crits for just over 1,000. The Stomp, a fraction of a second off. The Ice Blast, Cuckoo, move away! It's not fast enough! The Ice Blast will take him! And now DC. Oh, they wanted 2 lanes of racks, they're gonna get it. But once again, they've got 2 big cores on the sideline. They can go for 3 lanes here at the moment.
You hope for a call on the Ember Spirit.
Magnus is slipping in. He's right next to AU. And almost with just pure physical brute damage, he'll almost find the kill, but not enough. The call holding him there. Global Suns as well. But the chrono from Mu. He broke free thanks to the Mana Style, keeping Raven in check. The literal drop. At least the axe can keep the Magnus out of this fight, but not for much longer. Weeha just man modes out. Raven goes for a hunt outside the base too, but he's hexed up. He'll concoct himself and Mu. They just surround him. It's a 3-man on Alchemist Sandwich and TNC. Game number 2 goes to DC. And Demon willingly in all chat, willing game 3 to come. A decider between the old friends Misery and Demon.
Yeah, they think they're safe.
But you have an arrow in a very clustered area like the river. You can time it perfectly, so someone will have to tank the arrow to stop the Alchemist from getting the room. Misery comes forward with that Burrow Strike available. Resolution keep the Disruptor out. Cuckoo hit by that arrow. It can be a long stun. Misery still has his into the Arctic Burn. Cuckoo's in trouble, and Cuckoo will go down here. DC, they stick on him. That is a wee of a half. Will bring down the Alchemist for first blood. Does Misery, does DC realize what's going on? If TNC can grab this, it's going to be a huge advantage for them. They move to the lane, but they don't find anybody now. The Disruptor will be caught, but Mu, he wants to go on this. They don't realize what's happening. Roshan is slow. Misery, he looks inside. The stun will be there. Misery, Burrow strikes through too. Starts the epicenter, but Disrupt the Storm. The back wall is almost enough. Demon will pop. It's a 1-for-1 trade-off. Roshan's still alive. You got Resolution inside the pit. They have to do something. Sam, well, yeah, he was starting that Chronosphere, but he was not going to end it. The Dire Sentry Ward is up. They see Slark. They know he's there. The Chronosphere, the Darkseer Wall, and now the Curse. Faceless Void drops instantly. The big ulti is gone. Resolution jumps up. He wants to kill on Raven. Sunder's already been used, but the life just stripped away from his cold dead fingers. Cuckoo will drop in DC. The perfect fight around Roshan. The chrono being blown, and now Roshan will be taken by DC. See where they want to head with this right now. Looks like the destination is Dire Jungle. The Observer Ward only barely timed out. And EU pings it out saying, hey, this thing just disappeared here. But what they don't realize is DC's on their way. Blink, Burrow, they look for the target as Cuckoo. The back into the wall. Disruptor Rolly will cause some problems. Weehara caught inside that one. Sam looking for a good chrono time. Not really finding it, just using time dilation instead. And then Resolution, the backlines. It is a bad day to be a support. One down, his eyes are on Demon. The Chronosphere with a curse, it just holds the Faceless Void there. You might get the kill over on Misery, but Terrorblade, the Thunder, try and let him fight more. Needs another hit up against Moo. Won't reach, not when the Cold Embrace also protects. TNC losing 4. They try and smoke up, and they're running a very long way away.
But look where Misery is. He's aired up.
Oh, he blinks. He force stuffs. He may not realize there's a lot of support around this. Chemical Rage already triggered. They need to get this kill on Misery before the fight begins, but Misery inside the sandstorm. They don't see him. He's actually still alive. Into the tree line. Misery searched away. They need to kill a bloody SK, but they can't even do that. Mirana will be behind them. Weeha's ready to fight the chrono. It caught Resolution and Weeha. Thanks to the Sentry Wall, they knew he was there. So TNC will be able to find one thing, but Misery swap back in. Demon trying to kill his former teammate with a back wall. Catching 3 from Nu. Where will be the damage? Resolution is the one bringing it. Again, TNC coming up short. They have brought down the Mirana. Resolution on the run. Cuckoo can't even TP. The Burrow Strike will hit the mark, and it's a triple kill for Mu.
The last thing left in the tank for TNC.
It's all or nothing now. TNC need a victory fight. The Glimpse dragging back Mu. Nice ulti from Disruptor, but doesn't catch Resolution or Weeha. Concoction stun, but Darkseer just tanks through it all. Now the chrono. Sam will find 3. Who did they kill? They don't know. The stun and Faceless Void. Weeha hit the arrow perfectly. Again, Mu causing chaos in these fights. It looks like it's over. TNC have lost too many. There's too many beyond godlike. DC. The Terrorblade is the last man standing. TNC will keep fighting to the bitter end. And they look for it. The full stop, the blink, the bar, the arrow, the style points from DC. TNC's games over the last couple of rounds have just been inspiring. Some terrific Dota, and there it is. Demon will admit the defeat. GG. DC will take the series against TNC 2-1. Mama Moo can be happy. DC have now got at minimum a top 6 placing at TI6.
You have to be happy with that one. Misery proving to be ever consistent in his drafts, varying it up and countering TNC perfectly in game 2 and 3.
And it's amazing how well this team has done. As you said, the drafts were great, but I want to give massive props as well to TNC. They have performed terrific Dota. The teams they've taken out to get here, their performance during the group stage, no one had them really pegged to get this far, let alone even past like the 16th position. And they've come in, they've worked perfectly, and TNC, big props to them. But Digital Chaos, they'll play later on today